Hi there. My name is Jim Britt, co-founder and CEO of Vitae Global, and I want to extend a very warm welcome to all of those of you watching from the Philippines today. And I was just in your country just a few months back, and I met so many warm and friendly people there. And once again, it's really a pleasure to share this message with you, even for a brief moment. And for those of you who are joining us at Vitae Global, I want to extend a special welcome for all of you into the Vitae Global family. You know, we're about a third of the way into 2017 right now. And let me ask you, how's your New Year's resolutions going for you? How have those been going? Are they working out the way you planned? Now, I read an article recently in one of the business magazines here, and it said that only about 8% of the people actually achieved those resolutions that they set at the new year. But there's something good about the concept of making a resolution. They magnify hope, even if it's just for a short period of time. And hope can bring us good intentions. But here's the poison that slowly kills resolutions, hope and intentions. It's called procrastination. Now, don't beat yourself up, because all of us have a little bit of it, some more than others, and some a lot more. Procrastination is what gives us a good excuse, because it can switch our intentions from I will do something to I'm going to do it. So we still have that kind of illusion of maintaining our good intentions when in fact they've changed, but still leaving us kind of with that warm feeling of hope inside. It's kind of like a narcotic. We feel high about what we're going to do. That is until life gets in the way. And it does sometimes. Every day, something piles on. Challenges pile up, unexpected things happen, obstacles get in our way, relationship conflicts, little failings along the way. You know, all of those things get in our way. In other words, life can create kind of a blur toward what you want to accomplish. We become so focused on other things, you know, the obstacles in life that, that instead of the new events that could be taking place, and that anything else, everything just kind of get glossed over. And after being in this procrastination mode for so long, it kind of gets forgotten. And you know what, though? That 8% of those who maintain that resolution and achieve it have the same challenges that the 8% do. The difference is they have made a firm decision and keep reminding themselves and hold themselves accountable for achieving those intentions every day. And these reminders, they may include maybe just looking in the mirror and reminding yourself when you look at yourself, saying, I'm going to hold myself accountable and I'm going to get the job done. But reminders could also be maybe coaches or mentors or something that reminds you of what you should be doing on a daily basis. You know, I sat with a mentor or coach, really, I guess you would call him, or a savior in my case, about 40 years ago when I first started in the network marketing business. And I was struggling. I struggled for a year. I mean, really, really bad. I was not doing well. And he sat with me for a couple hours and he shared with me a few things that I could be doing on a daily basis. In fact, he gave me 6 things that I could be doing on a daily basis. And he said, if you do these 6 things, he said, you will accomplish your goals and you'll do really, really well in the business. And he said, if you don't do these 6 things, he said, your business is just not going to work for you. But he said, you have to do these. So he gave me the 6 ideas, and then he handed me a book called Psycho-Cybernetics, which was a self-image psychology type book. And it inspired me. I read it and really inspired me about self-confidence and self-image and what I wanted to accomplish. You know, and we help you with those things too. And first of all, it starts with our training in the back office. I mean, when you join Vitae Global, we have weekly network marketing video tips, and to all of our affiliates out there in the field. In addition to the best weight loss coffee on the planet, we'll also be offering commissionable personal development training. You know, the key to short and long-term success in this business, or really probably any type of business, is personal development. Because every income level, every life level requires a different you. And to become a different you, you have to develop yourself personally. It's It's not technique training that holds people back in business today or in life. I mean, we certainly have some of that, but what really stops them is their confidence, their self-esteem, their self-worth, communication skills, the ability to sell themselves. All of those things stop people. You know, a person's income will never grow past their personal development. And if it does on some rare occasion, it'll probably shrink back to their size eventually. So let me explain a few things about some of the programs that we offer here that's pretty inspiring to me because I developed them over the years. First one's called The Power of Letting Go. Now, if you've ever had conflict in your life, think of something that's holding you back in life. Maybe it's a block financially, maybe it's personally, maybe it's a conflict in relationships. It could be anything that's holding you back, that's keeping you stuck, feeling like you can't move forward to the next level of life or the next level of whatever it is you want to accomplish. You got one? All right. Now, I want you to think of what your life would be like if that disappeared. If you no longer had it, it vanished and disappeared. Well, that's what the power of letting go does for you. See, I discovered a long time ago, it's not about motivation. It's not about positive thinking. All of that stuff is short-term patchwork solutions. It's about looking for and discovering what's holding you back in life and what you need to let go of in order to move forward to the next level. So often there's things there's hangups that we have, the belief systems that we've been programmed with over time from childhood up that keeps us stuck in what I call an addictive cycle. So the power of letting go helps you to discover what cycle it is that you're in, how to break the cycle, how to let go of what's holding you back, and how to move forward with greater ease. So that's program number one. That's about 17 hours of training. And people ask me, does it work? I said, you know what inspires me? Is it works. And it'll work the very first time you use it. I don't want you to believe me. I just want you to understand it works. And you try it, you'll see for yourself. Then I have what we call the Power of Letting Go experience. These are guided visualizations that with relaxation music behind it, and my voice that guides you through a letting go process in multiple areas of your life. There's about 7 hours of training on that one. Then we have what we call cracking the rich code. And you know, money influences every area of our life, from business to financial to relationships. Everything we do really revolves around money. Even our leisure time, it always revolves around money in some way. And what I give you in this program, it's about 12 hours long of audio. It is 12 things that you can start doing today to start accomplishing wealth in your life. Whatever wealth means to you. To me, wealth is whatever amount of money it takes for you to live comfortably with a little bit left over each month. And that amount is coming in every month, a residual income that you don't have to rework for every month, so that you can get up in the morning and decide what it is you want to do with your life instead of what you have to do that day. So it's Cracking the Rich Code is a powerful program. And then we have stress and anxiety, overcoming stress and anxiety. And this program really walks you through what emotions it actually creates stress and anxiety and how to release those, and how to be more relaxed and how to be calm and in control in any situation. Very powerful program. Then we have Live Life at Level 10. You know, I found over the years that that we learn through repetition. Doesn't mean necessarily repeating the same sentence over and over and over, but having positive input over and over and over. If you, let's say you've listened to some audios, some motivationals, or you've read a good book in the personal development area, and you underline that book and you say, boy, I'm going to apply that. By the time you get to the next few pages or the next morning, you kind of forgot what you underlined. So what I mean by repeated input is giving you messages on a daily basis or every other day, some positive, uplifting messages that help to keep you on track. It's like a coaching program. Even though it stands on its own, it's like a coaching program for the other programs that we offer. So 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you get a 5 to 7 minute personal development video delivered to you right into your inbox. And you get to listen to those, and it's something you could be doing today to better your life and improve yourself, both personally as well as professionally and financially. And once a month with this program, you get a full 45 to 60 minute lesson with action steps that you can take throughout the month. So you apply that lesson throughout the month, and then the tips during the week help to keep you on track when you're applying that lesson. So it's pretty powerful what we have here. And you know, the great thing about it, in our compensation program, if you're not familiar with it yet, but some of you are, we pay a 50% commission on retailing products. Think about that. If you sold a Power of Letting Go program for $299, you get a 50% commission on that. So it is by far the most lucrative compensation plan in our industry. And I know you've heard that before, but just wait until you get to evaluate it. It's absolutely incredible. And we have something here that at Vitae Global that is so timely, so powerful. We have powerful products, incredibly powerful. Powerful compensation plans, powerful field training, powerful personal development training programs. And you're definitely at the right place at the right time. You know what it takes to succeed here, though? It takes a few things. Number one, it takes desire. And I think everybody has a desire. If you're watching this video right now, you have a desire. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching it. You have a desire to change in some way. But desire is not enough, because a lot of people have desire. You could walk down the street and ask 1,000 people, do you desire to have a better life? Do you desire to make more money in your life? And you'd get 1,000 yeses, most likely. Maybe one or two now and then would say no. But most likely you'd get a yes. But why, if people have desire, why don't they change? It's because they haven't taken it to the next step. And you got to take it to the next step. That's called a decision to change. You got to make a decision to change, because when you make a decision to do something, and we do that every day. Sometimes we're in indecision, and that's a decision to do nothing, but it is a decision. But if you make a decision to change, whatever it is that you want to change in life, maybe it's making more money. Once you make that decision, or maybe it's becoming wealthy, once you make that decision, or having a better relationship, once you make that decision, your view of the world changes. And here's the key too. The view that the world has of you also changes. So you've got to make that decision, because it creates a mindset, and a mindset determines how you show up, and how you show up determines how the world shows up for you. So you got to take that desire to that next step, and you got to make a decision to have something different in your life. And we hope it's Vitae Global. And then next you have to have a plan. Whatever that is, maybe you're part-time, maybe you're full-time, it doesn't matter. Whatever you want to accomplish here, a few $100s a month, a few $1,000s a month, that's really up to you. But you have to have a plan. You got to stick to that plan, because it's a business. You got to get up in the morning, and you got to, whatever time you're going to put into it, you got to put that time into it. You can't procrastinate. You can't put it off. You can't make excuses for not being able to put in that time. Think about working at a job someplace. If you called up your boss every morning and said, you know, I can't come in right now. After a few days of that, they'd probably say, you're not coming in anymore at all. So you're fired. So you've got to look at it like that. You got to structure some time, and you got to put in the effort and go all out for the first 90 days. I mean, pull out all the stops and go all out. Set a plan, whether it's 2 hours a day you're going to spend or 10 hours a day. That's up to you. And third, you got to have a willingness to go the distance. You got to have a willingness to go to work. And along with that willingness is you got to have the tenacity to stick with it until you get the job done. So again, I want to welcome all of you to Vitae Global, and for those in the Philippines, we're very excited to be sharing this with you and to be opening up the Philippines right now. We're excited to be with you today, and hopefully we'll get a chance to meet you. I look forward to it myself at some point in the very near future, and help you to success, or to celebrate your success story. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll catch you later.